When I think about the work that we do and the reason that we're here, kindness is, for me, a foundation to all of that. It's really important to how I show up.
Kindness means always entering a space with good intent.
And not really expecting anything in return for that, except for knowing that this animal's going to go to a good home and they're going to get, lots of love and attention.
All of the animals that we care for, all of the people who come to us, they're doing the best they can with the circumstances that we're in and really keeping that mindset and being here for them from that lens is really important.
Ground transport is really hard on people and animals. You're trying to transport large numbers, long distances. It puts a stress on animals and probably creates more illness than flights do. So when the opportunity to fly with wings came up, this was fantastic. This is amazing. This is Yahtzee. Riverside County is over 2,000 square miles large. It's not that Riverside is so unique, it's that the times are unique relative to the challenges facing larger dogs in shelters. Seeing animals forced to live in overcrowded situations where we know that's not normal for them is for me, probably the most heartbreaking piece.
So Mary and I met, I want to say it was 2017.
When Allie and I first spoke about the potential for a partnership, I knew to some degree that our relationship was part of the reason we were having that conversation.
I simply just called Mary and said, hey, would you guys be interested in partnering with us for transfers? And in classic Mary fashion, she was excited and immediately said yes.
I remember at the time she said, "Yeah, I think we could help you. I don't know how often or what, but let's see what we can do." And so I remember on the first transport, I don't remember how many animals there were, but they went, and then I held my breath and everything okay, hoping that we would be able to continue this program. And then she said, we're going to do this regularly. Here's the schedule. And that was the best Christmas present anybody could ever get for me, for this team, for this county. People worry about the ones that remain, but they have less to worry about when we're less crowded. We'll be able to help them more. We'll be able to provide training, better cleaning, better opportunities for adoption events. And most importantly, it gives us room to breathe, to be creative. It is a blessing and a kindness that does so much more than what you would think. Do you want to come up and see them, yeah. Mom and Pops? Yeah.
Right now I'm fostering Meadow, who came from Riverside, and she came with 2 puppies. This is Rachel from Friends, and this is Monica. Wow, you guys are really tired. Oh my goodness. I actually love the puppy love. I love the puppy love. I think the role in fostering is just taking a little bit of the burden off the shelter, because again, they can't take more dogs in if they don't have anywhere to put them. So if I can do that, then maybe there's something else that's coming in that maybe needs more help than what I'm doing. The fact that I can take a little bit of the burden off the shelter and the employees down there and kind of, give them a little bit of help. I don't know, it makes me feel good about myself because I'm doing something good for somebody else or an animal.
Fosters opening their home to those pets and providing them the comfort that comes with being in a home is really crucial to helping those pets thrive during that time. Kindness is at the heart and soul of fostering.
We're always looking at how are we improving things for the animals and how are we improving things for people. We received a request from an individual who was experiencing their puppies being really, really, really sick. It had been diagnosed with this serious illness called parvo. They were vomiting, they weren't eating, they were really lethargic. And he was really scared that they were all going to die. This is bad when this happens. When you have puppies that are this young, that are positive for parvo, it's really difficult because there's only so much supportive care you can do for puppies that are that age. They cannot maintain their own body heat. They cannot eat on their own. They can't urinate or defecate on their own. They need round-the-clock care. The original owner of all of the dogs, he was devastated. He was sobbing, and he felt a lot of guilt, sharing the sentiment that, he didn't deserve to have dogs. This was all his fault. That was really heartbreaking, to see him judge himself so harshly for something that is a really horrible contagious disease. And it just, things happened and it got out of control, and he didn't know that he could call us before his friend helped him connect with us, right? He didn't know that we were here.
There were many teams who were not directly involved in the situation, like our foster team and shelter care. When they learned what was going on, simply said, how can we help? How can we support in this situation?
What would have happened if Seattle Humane wasn't able to extend kindness and grace to the situation? We would have had a really different outcome for everyone involved.
Really happy to be able to say that they all recovered. Some have been adopted. Some are still in care, either in foster or here in the shelter.
Kindness is woven into the DNA of Seattle Humane, and it's really at the core of a lot of what we do and the decisions that we make.
It's the way we show up for each other, celebrating our wins together and championing the work each other does, but then also being here to support each other.
Seattle Humane could rescue animals and does rescue animals from lots of places, but they allow us to be one of them. And I can't tell you how wonderful that is for us.